It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. But through whatever you see, through all the rain and the pain.
With that, we're gonna start with the first one from our group. This award is, we titled it Most Dedicated, and this kind of fit to a T. This guy was here every chance he could, pretty much everything. I don't remember one that he didn't make it to. His car was at dang near every show, even ones that even if he was the only one. And he cleaned house this year. Alfred.
Good job, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're going to take this one out and show everybody what they're getting.
Familiar with the plaques from our show? It's about the same thing.
Okay, this next one is for achievement, and the reason why we did this one achievement is every lowrider super show that we had here in the state for the last 2 years, he's placed trophies at. Has been in Lowrider magazine, been in local published magazines, newspapers, the Pueblo, for the fair, parade, was invited to the parade. Everybody pretty much knows who this is. Don. All right, this next one, we named it Most Improved. This guy was at every show that he could be. He works
His ass off.
His
ass
3 or
off.
10 jobs.
Something like that.
Something
Maybe
like
20, 15.
He went through, repainted his car, interior redone, did the hydraulics, repainted it. Did I already say that?
Yeah.
He even picked up another car to work on his next project. Mr. Regal.
Rico!
Okay, this one, we titled this one Most Supportive. And this one's a little different because we don't see this guy very often. He's got a lot on his plate, but I'll tell you what, it never stops him from offering up his place to store cars, to work on cars. Anytime he can be there, he is. He's helped out a lot of the members behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know. Mike Gibson. Okay, this one is an honorable mention. This one, we kind of, we had to bring this one up. And the thing about this one is we couldn't put just one person down on this one because this one was a joint effort. Anthony and Benito, Bike Club. You guys
Everybody from the bike club brought it at every show. Every show they were at, everybody placed.
And it's not just Anthony or Benito, it's Tonio, Angel at the first show, Troy, everybody in the bike club. That one goes to everybody in the bike club.
So y'all work on the timeshare issues.
All right. This guy's kind of a newcomer to the club. He's been through prospecting phase, been voted in. This one is an honorable mention. The reason I felt it was important to do this is because this guy has changed a lot of things in his life lately. Just had a new baby, just bought a house, starting a new family. He came to us from a different club, and one of the biggest things that he was concerned about was coming to us with the same thing that he had in the other club. So he changed it. He changed it. He had this car since he was 16, I believe. And to let that go after 8 years, I think is pretty commendable. So I want to bring CB up here.
CB!
Now with CB, what a lot of people don't know is CB's stressed. And he's stressed and he's stressed when he couldn't make it to the meetings because they were doing things at the house, putting floors in, there was a car show. I mean, he's stressed about it and stressed about it. That kind of stuff, you guys know, I don't count anybody on. Starting a family, baby, all that stuff, that's what it's about.
Bring it to shows. You want me to bring it to shows? Put it on the show here.
Our next honorable mention goes to a guy that he stepped up and took the reins when me and Chris stepped to the side. He did a lot with what he could do with the new baby. I mean, he did a lot. He pushed his club forward when me and Chris thought we couldn't. And we've got an honorable mention for Joss.
One thing I want to add to this one right here is it wasn't just Jaws. Tony stepped up too. Everybody stepped up. Everybody did. Tony, what we did is we didn't involve the officers in this. Officers being officers, that's part of our responsibility. That's why, none of the officers got these. This is for you guys, the members. You guys step up. We like to do this kind of stuff. And like I said to begin with, this isn't against anybody at all. This isn't to be taken negatively, but this is part of what we're doing. We're tightening up, we're trying to build positive, we're trying to get back to who we are. And I think this is a good way to do it. Okay? See?
What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So for all of you that don't know me, my name is Cease. I'm the Denver chapter president. First off, before I start,
Easy, I think you have to go a little higher.
First off, before I start, I want to thank Chris, his family for hosting this event. I know there's a lot of legwork put in. Thank you to the chef for putting on all that work. Everybody that helped out. the Springs chapter, and I look at all you guys, and I'm like, damn, this is amazing to see all the Silver Blood family together. We're this big, we're this huge. I can't wait to see what we have for the future, man. This is amazing. I don't know how Chris does it, but man, you know, mad props to the Springs chapter. We're trying to catch up to you guys, and hopefully we'll get there. So for the first award. Is going to be most dedicated. This person currently lives out of state, has his dues on time, calls me every other week, checks in. He's out in Utah, repping, flying his plaque in Denver. This award goes to Anson Rickard, who couldn't be here with us today. But big round of applause. The next award is going to be the Excellence Award. This is another member that couldn't be here today. His car actually broke down. This member is just, I mean, another dedicated member. Amazing car. He's built this car for 19 years. This car is actually going to be featured in Lowrider Magazine April of this year. He's at every single show. He was a one-man show for Denver. He was bringing out 2 cars out to every show. So this is for Chuck. No, you're not here.
For those of you that don't know, Chuck even made it down here to the Springs for our show, for the Good Time show. Didn't he come down for one other? Kickback.
Yeah, the kickback.
For the kickback. He brought the Regal for the kickback.
The next award I have is Most Improved. So this person has been my right-hand man or woman since I started with the chapter. She's been working on her car. This year she has her car up and running. She's getting ready to pick out her paint. You see some chrome lenses, right? On the car, not you, right? So, Most Improved, Marcel Hoya.
Okay, looking very pretty. Thank you.
Next one. This is my honorable mention. Once again, this is a person who's just an innovator. This guy is just self-motivated. This guy is self-taught. This guy has taught himself how to paint, how to engrave, how to do manufacturing. Everything. He actually just had a photo shoot, took the cover of Low Life magazine this December. This goes out to Norman Potter. Next ones I have.
I never get used to it.
My hair?
No, you lifting your leg.
Oh. I have 2 more awards that I want to recognize 2 more people that without them, this club wouldn't be here. These are 2 people that I met right off the back on Lay Low. I was actually competing for different clubs. I had Impalas after me, I had Good Times after me, Rollers after me. And these are the only guys that show me what, you know, being a family is all about. They would come up to Denver, they helped, we stayed in constant contact. They didn't care about my car, they cared about me, and that's what I was looking for. So this first award goes out to Rich. Yeah. Of course, this next man needs no introduction. This is the man that keeps it all together. I mean, this is what he did today. I mean, that's amazing to me. With all the members that he has, keeps in constant contact. I'm trying to get to that level. This is Chris.
Yeah, hold it up and stand.
Hug each other.
Cheese.
There you go.
Look at me.
Family, baby. Family. Great. So in 2011, I think we did some huge things. I think in 2012, we're going to come out even bigger, even stronger. I think we're going to be breaking a lot of necks. I think a lot of people are going to notice, you know, citywide coming out. So we're going to grow, become bigger and better.
Oh, really, guys?
And so, big hand, round of applause to all you guys putting all that work. To all the wives, the girlfriends, the kids, the supporting. Big up to you guys. Big up to everybody. Thank you for everything.
So, for those of you there at our meeting on Friday, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Tightening up. This is what family is about. Okay? This is why I wanted to do something like this instead of like in a hall doing pop-ups and stuff. That'd have been cool. But this is because this is my family. This is my family too. So I just want to thank everybody that made it here today. I mean, this means a lot to Rich and I because we put a lot into this club. We really do because we want to see it strive. We want to see it, you know, cream of the crop. That's what we're shooting for. So, with that, I want to thank everybody for doing what you did this year. Whether it was going to a show, cruising, you know, just everything. If those of you, those of you that weren't at the meeting, Paul is official. No more prospecting, Sean is official. No more prospecting.
I actually just brought out 2 prospects that are official as of today. I got Rich. Raise your hand, Rich. Yeah. Let's go. Welcome to the family, guys.
One more thing. What other club packs a restaurant out? Citywide does. That's
Right?
it.
Citywide!
Still precious, just smell foam in there.